Hi everyone, it's Joy Packard, and I was listening to my Apple Music. I don't know if this does this on yours, but they created a Joy Packard station. And what it is it gathers all of the songs, I guess, the genre that you listen to and your favorites, and then they find other songs. And I'm telling you, it is the coolest thing. I don't even know how it was created. I should Google it because a lot of my friends are Googling that, but it plays like all of the favorite, songs on on my Apple Music. So I'm listening to that. But I thought of you guys. I thought of you guys and wanted to share with you some thoughts that were on my mind about how life is so short. What do I mean by that? And I mean that there's so many things that happen on a day-to-day basis, right? We have shortcomings, we have miscommunications, we have uh, people who take offense to things, or we have hurts that go on. And, once something happens, that saying about, there's nothing that we can do about crying over spilled milk. And as I have a lot of grandkids that come over and things like that happen, it made me think about that as far as, it truly is like when something like that happens, you really can't do anything about it except clean it up with a paper towel. But, every day, every single one of us, no one is exempt. We all go through something, like that, to where something happens to us, like I say, where we may have gotten offended or someone hurt us or we hurt someone. And like I say, nobody is exempt from that. And I was just thinking about how, you know, I'm 52 now, and every day I'm so grateful to be able to come out here in the sun. I mean, just look at it. It's just like blue skies, everything. And I started going on my walks because the sun helps me to think about like my life and the things that go on. And so, yeah, I hope that you guys are having an amazing Wednesday or Thursday morning, actually, wherever you are. And I think that, that's just a good thought to think about how we should just live our life and live our life the best we can and try and be happy on an everyday basis. Like, truly seek out, things that self care, some things to help us with our health. Go on your walk, um, drink your green juice, spend time with your family, you know, go to the beach, whatever it is that makes you happy and that brings you joy. Because, we can choose how we are every single day. And there's a primary song that is sung in church where it's talking about if you chance to meet a frown, do not let it stay. Quickly turn it upside down and smile the frown away. And if you think about it, it takes like more muscles. Probably, at least I read that somewhere. It's not set in stone, but that to frown actually takes more time and energy than it does to smile. And I don't know about you, but I like being around like things like that bring me. I really truly every single morning I start my day with my you know. By the way, I'm on my walk and this is the house we're buying. I don't know if you can see it. We're supposed to be closing on it any day now. So this is our new house, and we're super excited about it because it's literally in the same neighborhood that we're in. It's just around the corner, and across the street is like the main park that the babies can be on. So it's a simple home. We don't have to move that far, and that brings us happiness. So anyway, I guess I'm just thinking about this subject also because I have really been trying to narrow down my focus with what I want to do in my life with on an everyday basis. And yeah, this saying comes back and it basically says, life is short. And honestly, like I look at the things that I do and I'm like, does this really bring me happiness? Because if not, there's so many other ways to make money. And I don't have to choose that. And just like that, we don't have to, we can choose our situation. And what I mean by that is every single one of us is given 24 hours in a day, 7 days a week. And we can choose if we're going to wake up in the morning and take a morning walk. Our own feet does that for us, right? Nobody's going to do that for you. Or we can choose to spend time with our kids or our family or whatever it is that you like to do, whether it's to go golfing or, read a book or meditate or sit by the pool or sit by the beach, you know, like literally. And like if you have, like I was just thinking about, I went to this retreat, and we did kind of what was called like a forgiveness letter. And it was kind of cool. We basically wrote down on on this piece of paper, like everyone that we forgive that has done something to us, and everyone that we may have hurt, right? And you write it all down, and then guess what we did with it? We threw it in the fire and let bygones be bygones. And it was the most incredible feeling, to not let all of that stay in our heart, because as we release that, we're just a happier person in general. And so I guess that's my message for you today. Again, this should have been my podcast today, and maybe it will be when I get back, I'll record it. But yeah, life is so short, and you can choose, how your day goes. And it's little decisions even as like, what am I going to eat, today? Am I going to put in my green juice or am I going to eat a donut? Now, mind you, I do eat donuts sometimes. So I know the consequence, it's like after that happens, it's like, I know what's going to happen. I know that if I eat this instead of that, that's what it's going to be, right? But it's okay in my book. It's like, because life is too short, right? To hold on to things like, how would that be, to like always just constantly be worried about what I'm eating and not enjoying some of the things that make me happy. So I hope this has helped you in some way. You'll probably hear it on my podcast. And if you don't know, I have a podcast. It's called Joy Reveals. It's actually on iTunes and Spotify and the Stitcher app and as many platforms as we can do and put it out there. And so excited about that because along with that, with my retreats and, as many of you know, my youngest of 8 kids is graduating next month or this month. Actually, we're in May. And that's why I've been doing a lot of thinking and contemplating about how I want to spend my time, about, things like that, and how life is too short. It's too short to not, if you want to travel and, go see the blue beaches of the world, then make it happen and break it down and say, how can I make that happen? If I don't have enough money, how can I make money? If I don't have enough time, how can I make more time? Because again, it's like, don't wait until you're retired or 70 or 80 years old to do the things that you want to do because, again, the phrase, life is too short. Life is too short, again, to not choose your situation. So, all right, I'm almost home, and I just wanted to share with you my thoughts. Sorry, there's a cat that was thinking he wanted to go walking with me. So anyway, I hope you guys have an amazing Thursday. And by the way, some of you guys have been asking about the travel stuff, and we're actually going to go to the Bahamas in August. It's an incredible trip. Most of the time, if you look up the Bahamas at the Atlantis, it's like easily 400 or 500 a night per person, and not including your food. But we're getting it for, I think, like it was 100 a day per person, all inclusive. And they rented out the Royal Tower at the Atlantis. Look it up. And if you're interested in stuff like that, private message me, and I'm happy to share it with you. Because that is one of the things that helps me be happy, is to just take some time every month and, travel, reflect. Okay, I hope you guys are having a good morning and soon to be afternoon. I'll talk to you soon. Check out my podcast if you would, and we have a Facebook page as well, Joy Reveals, and just, if you listen to it and you like it, please leave a review. It helps the show. So take care. Talk to you soon.